Imagine spending 7 days without your phone. No texting, no calls, no Google Maps, no online payments. I did that for 7 days. And here is what I learned. The realizations are crazy. I couldn't have had those realizations if I would not have given up my phone. So if you're stuck at 6+ hours of screen time, you need to listen to this video. So the structure of the video is pretty sorted. I'll go through my daily updates, then I'll go through my core realizations, and after that, some practical takeaways, okay? Day 1. Notice places where my hand went into my empty pockets to look for the phone. This is called the phantom effect. Your hand is automatically attracted to the places you keep your phone. But as there's no phone, you're just searching for a ghost. Places like waiting near the elevator, while eating, while going to the gym, and while sitting in the loo, even while in the toilet. We watch memes, right? So, my hand was going in my pocket to search for my phone, but the phone was never there. At night, I was about to break the challenge due to a work requirement. I needed some OTP. So I thought there must be a workaround involving my laptop. I can get the OTP on the mail, and I could. So there's always a workaround, okay, if you want to. And that you can use your laptop and stuff like that. OTPs are difficult to avoid, but I will persevere anyhow. Just 6 days left. Day 2. Day 2 is when most people give up on these type of challenges because the first day's excitement fade and they start realizing how difficult of a challenge this is. And same happened with me. This day felt a little more difficult. The urges to just reach out and open my phone was real. But the impulsivity of checking messages, notifications is getting down. I find myself doing random chores at my house, like cleaning my room, reheating food, doing laundry, and these tasks used to feel very boring, but I feel okay doing them now. That is the thing. You're losing the transition time. Your daily life tasks feel so boring because you have a super stimulating device in front of you 24/7. These are normal day-to-day tasks that you will have to do in your adult life. Also, I have got like 2 extra hours of free time to do whatever I want. This challenge is going good. You will get a lot of free time if you keep your phone away. Just look at your screen time. You have at least like 3-4 hours of screen time. You're wasting it. And you don't realize it because you do it in spaces, in small spaces between the transitions of work. Okay? That is a core realization. I will talk about it. Day 3 and 4. I've been able to do more work, feel a lot less compulsive to check messages. My attention span is already increasing. The feeling of checking my phone as soon as I wake up is going away. This is a big one. When I used to wake up, I wanted to check the updates. I wanted to check the messages. I just check my YouTube stats, my messages and all for just 2 minutes. I won't reply to them. I won't react to it. Just check it. So this urge was getting away. I'm so grateful I did this because the phone checking habit was really a bad one. So short form content is gone from my life. I only used to watch a few YouTube shorts anyway. So I had worked on this previously, so this was not very difficult. But if you are a short form junkie, this would be really difficult for you because too much dopamine and zero dopamine. I had been building up to this. This was not drastic. You just can't, okay, lock away your phone and you will be living life like a monk. This doesn't happen. I was building up for this. Before this, I had 14 days of dopamine detox, and this was my ultimate stage of dopamine detox, okay? Day 5, shit happened. I didn't open my phone, but I watched 2 hours of YouTube on my laptop. That was not a part of my dopamine detox. Why this happens? This happened because I met with an accident yesterday. The day before, I had an accident. I will just show you. I fell off my scooty. So this hand was totally gone. Not totally gone, like just a few abrasions. And it was covered up in bandages and dressing and all. So I couldn't take a cold shower. I couldn't go to the gym because I had a big, what do we call the gauze stripes? And it was all over my hand. I couldn't move my hand much. So I didn't go to the gym. Those are the 2 of the biggest dopamine sources that I had that were good dopamine sources. When I cut all the cheap dopamine sources, you need to have good dopamine sources. Otherwise, your brain will force you to do the cheap dopamine things because that is much easier for you to do. So I removed cold shower, I removed the gym, So my brain sought ways to fulfill its dopaminergic needs by watching YouTube for 2 hours. It was educational only, but still, that was not a part of the plan. So this was a really important realization that you have to replace your cheap dopamine habits with habits like cold shower, working really hard, working in the gym, working out in the gym. All these habits are crucial when you are on a dopamine detox, when you are on this path of discipline. Day 6, I was busy doing the things I like to do the most, planning stuff out. Insanely exciting stuff. So I didn't even think about my phone. Okay, so I was planning out my community and my free community. My free community is going live in a few days. You can join right now. There's no cost, it's totally free. We're going to have a lot of great courses, challenges, and it's going to be an awesome community. Feel free to join. So I didn't even think about my phone. I took the cold shower and went to the gym as well. This is miraculously working. When you have big problems to solve and you actually care about them, ignoring your phone is easy. You have to have a big problem you're trying to solve. When your mind is occupied in solving that big problem, you won't care about all these things. Well, once you have done a little bit of dopamine detox, okay? And day 7, this is done. I have spent 7 days without touching my phone. I spent an hour and a half on YouTube today while I was learning. If I had my phone now, I would have attached a photo of this bucket list goal stroke. So basically, my bucket list is actually my bucket list with a strong deadline. And this was on my bucket list that spend 7 days with zero phone. And that is done. Let's talk about the core realizations that I had with this challenge. Okay. Firstly, phones don't steal your time. They steal your transitions, the elevator, the bathroom, the 5 minute before sleep, the moments between tasks. These transitions, that's where your mind resets, reflects, and breathes. If you lose that space, you will lose yourself. I got all those micro moments back. When I was not using my phone, I got all of these little moments of the day back. I found clarity, peace, energy that I didn't know existed inside me. You have so much potential stored in you, but because you're distracted with all these devices, you're not using that. Your life can be so much simple, peaceful, and your work, you will work much better if you reduce your phone time. Okay. After this challenge, I have sought to reduce my screen time to less than 1 hour a day, and that is working out really well. Okay. Practical takeaways. Here's what I recommend you if you want to try this out for yourself. So, lock your phone away, out of sight. What I did, I put my phone in a suitcase and I put that suitcase inside my bed. So, if it is out of sight, it will be out of your mind. Have a laptop, work around for work, for OTBs, no excuses. There will be no excuses, okay? Replace the dopamine. Workout, cold showers, deep work, whatever makes you feel alive. You need to include something that is positive dopamine, right? These are the brilliant sources: cold showers, deep work, and workout. Okay. Expect cravings. Your brain will itch. That is the detox working. When you feel impulsive, when you feel cravings, that is okay. That happens. And it's the sign that dopamine detox is working. Journal your urges. Every time you want to pick it up, write instead. When you put down your urge on the paper, it becomes much more manageable. So remember, you have a lot of potential locked inside of you. Your phone is stealing away that potential, stealing away that small snippets of time that make you you. So reduce your screen time, and I will see you the next time.